Right. Now then, I'm not sure what day it was, but a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3, I don't know. There's a beautiful day out. I don't know what the Thai word for it is, but it's a little boat trip across the sea to Buddha Island, where there's a big snake, dragon, Buddha, golden thing. It's a fabulous thing. You don't have to subscribe to whatever it is, but people love it. It's their culture, and we got to join in. There was me and about another 3 Farangs. Everybody's Thai, and it's just a cultural religious festival for them. But the point is, thousands of people, I say thousands, I have a tendency to exaggerate. Hyperbole, be thy middle name. Anyway, hundreds, definitely hundreds, on the beach, all just waiting. And I said to Patty, where's the kind of, landing stage, or who's in charge of all? And she said, no, you just go and stand at the water's edge. And a boat, well, 50 or 60 boats just to and fro. And so you have to clamber on board this boat. There's no standing. I thought, right, if everybody else could do it, I can do it. Got there, fantastic. Only like 5 minutes across the sea. Beautiful occasion. People, so the milling throng on the beach, I was reminded of the Israelites' flight from Egypt in ancient times when they all got to the edge of the Red Sea and Laughing Boy did his magic trick with the sea and the angry Egyptians on the chariots falling into the... also, probably, I imagine, the Normandy small ships flotilla when they had to go and rescue everybody from the Normandy beaches, and hundreds of little boats went and rescued them. Anyway, so I'm thinking these things as I'm just standing there, boiling hot, lovely, warm, shallow water, and I'm thinking I should have brought a hat. In the meantime, people are a bit... So we get on the boat, we get across to Buddha Island, hundreds and hundreds of people. Just there's no method or rhyme or organize. People just all wander about, and there's a monk doing a sermon thing. Free water for everybody. Nobody's smoking. Nobody's drinking alcohol. It's just in fact, there's probably only me and 3 other Farangs. Everybody else is Thai. It was just a beautiful experience. Very calm and very ordered, and everybody happy. There's something about this culture, I'm not going to say religion, but the Buddhist culture, the Zen culture, mixed in with a bit of Chinese Taoist stuff, and loads of Muslims around here as well. So it's all, they just love everything. I've never seen so many happy, smiley people. This sounds so patronising, but it's a genuine joy to be amongst them, and it's so calm. So we do our thing, 100 baht on the magic tree for the money, for the... every religion does it. So we get back onto the beach again, and we're all queuing up. This time there's less... Ramai Beach is a mile-long beach, so everybody's just walking onto the nearest boat. No landing stage, just, walk onto a boat. On the way back, everybody's funneled into this mini jetty. So there's a bit of a pressure situation, but it's fine. There's a gentle jostle. A jovial, gentle jostle, if you will, and I clearly will. Anyway, so I'm holding Patty. She's right in front of me, and I feel a pair of hands on my back. And I'm thinking, we'd gone with people from Patty's work, Chef Anne, Chef Beer, Chef Ken, I think, the other guy. Anyway, there's 5 or 6 of us. And I could see all the chefs and the staff, and I'm thinking, right, well, who's this? Who's got the hand on me? Really grabbing, the fat of the back. I'm going, turn round. It's a little old lady, about 90, and her face is like this. So I'm going... And then I stop and go... Anyway, she's getting a real handful. And maybe I'm the first Farang she's ever grabbed hold of. I don't know. She's 90-odd. She probably remembers Vietnam, probably remembers the Cambodian boat people from the... Stop making irresponsible historical references. Anyway, so she's grabbing away, and I'm thinking, okay, and for a penny, we're all just together. And you get to the boat, and it's not physically difficult to get on the boat, but there's an element of risk. So naturally, as a catastrophizer, I'm thinking, I'm going to get there, I'm going to slip, I'm going to break my arm on the railing, and I'm going to splash in, and there'll be mayhem. Anyway, get on board, no problem. Get on board. Patty's there, the chefs are in, all the staff. And I hear this scrabbling and splashing and maybe some light screaming behind me, but I don't look. She's probably with people, I don't know. I'm probably going to find a picture of a really old Oriental Asian-looking woman smiling away from stock footage. I'll put it up there somewhere. And yes, I'm saying Oriental. Everybody else in the world says Oriental. It's only Americans that are a bit squeamish about describing people as where they go. There's Asians and there's Oriental. I told my mate, Surrey, who's Punjabi Sikh from Birmingham. I told him this. I said, you can't say Orient. He said, what? Bollocks. He said, I'm Asian. This lot are Oriental. Right, so we get back on the boat. All is well, and we splash into the other side. And we get to Rawai Beach. Again, there's no landing. You just have to jump off. Or step off. Most people are stepping off. But with my knees, I just kind of made a forward plop. So I plopped forward. I did a plop splash, and everybody's going, "Oh, the old guy." And I'm thinking, Christ, I'm the only person older than me is the leathery-faced woman behind me, who may or may not have survived the crossing. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Videos, I'm sure, left and right. Coming up, the results of TV sports show theme tune competition. What's the next? Wimbledon. Wimbledon's a good tune, but Wimbledon. Yeah. Match of the day. Now, the reason Match of the Day didn't make it into the top 3 was because I find it a bit laddish. Yeah, but it has got a great ending. That's how you end a tune. We got rid of that one. Okay, winner, and clearly a fantastic piece of music. Oh, I'll tell you another one that was written that was picked off his library shelf just for the show is the guitar tune to the snooker. Anyway, the winner is Grandstand. What a fantastic tune. Anyway, more of that later, and that's a congratulations yet again to Mrs. Maxwell from Maidenhead, who correctly guessed the top 3 sports tunes in the right order. So we're going to leave you on the Grandstand theme, or are we? Are we? All right, here's the Grandstand theme. But before we go, a little word about Frank Boff. Some of you may remember, if you're a certain age, that Frank Boff was like the uncle of the nation. Proper post-war English gentleman. Probably wore a blazer to breakfast in his house every morning, but and I think he used to present Nationwide as well. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, he got rumbled cavorting with a couple of ladies with cocaine and hookers and everything. Anyway, so he kind of had to step down because he occupied quite a trusted national position. Years later, Angus Deaton from Have I Got News for You, same thing. But why did he have to lose his job? He's not a guardian of public morals. He's not like a father of the nation, or So why, if he wants to roll around with a couple of hooers throwing gack up his hooter, who are we to judge? We've all been there. Here's Frank Boff and Grandstand.